Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one who's been up all night, sweating bullets, wondering if your federal job's toast when the DC circus hits your agency. What if that chaos everybody's losing their minds over isn't your pink slip, but your breakout pass? While your coworkers scramble or hide, you will be plotting your freedom. Hang with me till the end because I'm going to show you how to transform your fear into fuel in 6 straightforward steps. Hey, federal employees. I'm a retired administrative law judge who took on 3 decades of public sector employer tricks and won. And I want you to know I see you, wide awake at 3 a.m., gut churning, staring at the ceiling, wondering if the axe is going to fall this week or next. And it's not better once you get to work. Whispers in the break room, chats that freeze when the wrong person walks in, that pit in your stomach, the voice in your head screaming your decades of service are unwanted and expendable. You know what? I call bullshit on their idiocy. You're irreplaceable. But here's the ugly truth. This administration, its chaos is a beast I've never seen. Not in reorganizations, nasty political transitions, or even public sector strikes. So I'm telling you, what you're feeling, it's not based on a figment of your imagination. It is based on what's happening now. But that dread, that knot in your stomach, those racing thoughts, those feelings, they're not you cracking up under pressure or caving in distress. They're your brain's early warning system shouting, heads up, get ready, something's happening, we need to take action. I've been there. When I was working in a similar scenario, I had nonstop migraines, sleepless nights, and I stress ate my way up the scale 70 pounds worth. My horrible boss took pleasure in tormenting me to keep me off balance and second guessing myself, wondering if my law degree, my years of experience, and my unmatched wins meant anything at all. I finally learned from the person 2 levels above her that she considered me a threat to her job and wanted me gone. And sadly, if she had just asked, I would have told her, not only didn't I want her job, but you couldn't have given it to me for any amount of money. I could have also told her that I moved clear across the country to work for her and make her look good. But you know what? She didn't bother asking. She just iced me out. And the target on my back burned all day, every day, until I finally quit. But you know what I learned the hard way? Fear isn't the enemy. It's what you do with it. And I didn't handle it well. So I want to help you do better than I did. Because fear is not only making a 3 a.m. appearance in your bedroom, it's in everybody around you. You can't escape it. So you need to use it. Unlike me, you can turn fear into fuel. Your racing mind, it's scouting threats. Anxiety, it's puzzling out the problem. Worry, that's drafting your plan B. Back in that HR department under my passive-aggressive boss, it took me 2 years to finally turn my own lack of understanding and the resulting fear into a pivot. And you know what? I want to help you do it faster because I don't think you have 2 years. Starting now, I want you to pick a visualization to transmute fear into power. You can borrow the one I used that got me out of the pit of depression and up onto my hind legs and into action. I was Khaleesi, and my fear was now the baby dragons on my shoulders. And I used that to entirely change my life. I used it to become the youngest administrative law judge in the state of Washington. I want you to know that right now your gut's right. The old rulebook has been torched. It's nothing but ashes. But together we're going to write a new one. One that will protect you from Trump and Musk and their desire to burn down the federal government and everyone in it. But you know what? Let them light the fire because you're coming out of it with dragons. If this vibe is hitting you, smash that subscribe button. I'll drop more to carry you through on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now let's get to work writing those rules for your new reality. Rule 1, documentation. It's your armor. Hard truth here. You might not outrun this. It's a federal purge, and the target is glued on. But every day is a shot to gear up, together titanium level proof of your worth. And remember, it isn't legal advice I'm giving you. It's from my battle scars taking on these employers. I want you to use my 3-2-1 system. 3 levels of documents: official records, nods from your boss, and coworker, senior leadership, and stakeholder kudos. 2 copies of documents, digital and physical, because electronic documents can disappear. And 1 habit: every Friday, email your boss, list your wins. And my previous video will walk you through exactly how to put together that portfolio of evidence, because it will provide the proof of your value. I'll have it on the end screen for you to click through at the end of this video. So I want you to start tomorrow, because it's not about saving your current job, if that's even possible. It's owning your value whether you stay or go. Rule 2, your network is your net worth. We public sector employees tend to dig ourselves into silos. We're agency wizards and the outside strangers. And this has to change. So I want you to reach out to your other agency counterparts, private sector twins, and industry groups. Also look up professional buddies. Yeah, it's awkward, but they're not just lifelines. They're radar, your early warning system. Start small, but start now. And rule 3, build parallel paths, not exit doors. Don't trap yourself in that stay or leave mode. That's too risky right now. Instead, I want you to develop parallel career paths and advance them all simultaneously. So, keep rocking your current gig, but also think about how your skills could play elsewhere. Maybe consulting. I have a video that walks you through exactly how to start consulting with a team. It's kick-ass, and it'll be at the end of this video. And while you continue to do your job and kick ass, take every opportunity to pick up new skills. You want those skills to be able to work anytime, any place, public or private sector. This is how you tame your fear. By getting into action today. Because you know what? When you're advancing multiple paths at once, having those options not only helps you sleep better, they give you choices so that no single threat can ever derail your career again. Rule number 4, double down on your finances. Money worries make everything worse. I've been there too. So take a hard look at your cash situation. Save wherever you can and cut some big fixed costs right now. I'm doing it, and so can you. In fact, my husband and I are currently packing up so we can move to a cheaper place and save 25% on rent. Because you know what? Things could go sideways with our Social Security, especially living outside of the U.S. And don't misunderstand me. This isn't doom and gloom. This is being proactive. Giving yourself room to breathe and decide what's next from a position of strength rather than desperation. Now we're going to look at the steps for your personal battle plan, because let's face it, you're in a war, and if you're not under direct attack, it's going to happen any day. These are the specific steps I want you to take to transform fear into fuel. On Monday, start documenting using the 3-2-1. On Tuesday, activate or start building your network. Identify 5 professionals outside your immediate team to reconnect with. Schedule coffee or a virtual meeting and update each other on projects and challenges. I know you're busy, but you've got to find the time. No excuses. On Wednesday, I want you to start working on those parallel paths. Write down your top 3 skills and look into what they're worth out there. On Thursday, check your finances. Figure out your must-have expenses and how long your savings could last. That will give you your how long can I go number. On Friday, send your supervisor a here's what I did this week email and print it and take it home. On the weekend, I want you to draft your professional narrative. It's going to be a compelling 1-page document that tells the story of your expertise, your accomplishments, and your value independent of your current position. This isn't just busy work. It's building the foundation for professional resilience, no matter what happens next. Because here's the thing, preparation shrinks panic. And documentation, networks, options through parallel paths, and more cash in your pocket, well, that's your safety net. Because what's going on right now, yeah, it's crazy scary. But after this, fear is your fuel. Remember, they're counting on your fear to keep you vulnerable and open determination for cause. Whether it's poor performance, no performance, or worse yet, you make a costly mistake because of fear. So don't give in to that fear. You're not powerless. You have rights, and you don't have to go down without a fight. This is how you win. Stand tall, fight smart, and document everything. Now let's get to work.